Testing, testing, testing.
You can comment it now. He'll go and check if the voice is fine. If not, then we'll let you know.
That's it. Right, thank you everyone. I think we're now live here at the Mission Road ground. Apologies for our technical delays this morning, but we're now online, and it's a lovely morning here at the Mission Road ground. We've had a very entertaining start to the day. We're currently 37 runs for nil after 8 overs. HKCC Optimists versus DLSW Tigers in the final. 37 runs for nil after 8 overs. DLSW won the toss, elected to bat, and HKCC under 15 Optimists bowling. "37 runs for no fall of wickets." We've had an excellent display from the young Fazal Farouk. He's on 24 not out, 24 deliveries, strike rate of 100. And Kazim Iqbal, the young captain, is with a strike rate of 37.7. 9 not out. Harry Hodgson now taking the ball, the young HKCC leg spinner, coming in for his second delivery. Fairly defensive field now set. Bowling to young Kazim, who sweeps to the boundary, and we have another four runs. An excellent stroke. Just slightly down the leg side with the leg spinner, and swept cleanly to the boundary. 42 for nil. 4 overs to bowl in this over for young Hodgson. Hodgson approaching the crease. Beautiful ball, leg spin, just centre and off, and spins into the keeper's glove. Played and missed. Fazal facing. Hodgson top of his mark, about to come in. Beautiful flight, slightly full, swept through into across the mid-wicket, misfielded, 4 runs. The score moving along nicely for DLSW Tigers. Wonderful display from these 2 opening batsmen. Hodgson back up to his mark. 46 for nil. Slightly shorter, plays, top edge, clears the keeper's gloves through to the boundary for 4 runs. Total now 50 runs. That brings up the 50 for DLSW Tigers after 8.5 overs. Hodgson again on beautiful flight, well played forward, defended, no run. Kazim Iqbal, the captain, now facing Mahan Sekri, the bowler. Coming in for his third over, steaming in from the northern end. Bowls full, slightly full, beautifully driven through covers, 4 runs. Iqbal giving us a real display here of front foot forward work. He just moved onto that ball beautifully, stroked it through covers. And back to his mark, steaming in again. Beautiful ball, again pushed into covers, fielded by Young Path. Again coming in from the northern end. Oh, slightly full, upish. It's pushed through into slight top edge onto the offside, deep. For 54 is the score after 9.2 overs. Hahn steaming in again from the northern end. Good ball, played, missed, goes down leg side, called a wide by the umpire. Fazal Farouk, 36 not out, 29 deliveries, a strike rate of 124. Not seeming to have any trouble with the pace. Been playing some lovely strokes off the leg side, and there's another one. He moves inside the line, short of a length by Hahn, and pulled comfortably into mid-wicket, fielded for a single. Kazim Iqbal facing Mahan, bowls, bat first, then pad, comes to the leg side, throw comes into the striker's end, single. Final ball for Hahn in his 4th over. Beautiful ball, upish into mid-wicket to Caldwell, who throws into the keeper, and Farouk is home. Ten overs, 59 for no wickets. Five extras. Quick drinks break now for the batsman. .59 runs after 10 overs. It's been an excellent display of batting by the Tigers. Very proficient. They've dealt with all the pace that's been thrown at them. The short length deliveries have been dispatched nicely to leg side. A selection of 4s, no 6s yet in this game, but perhaps the best is yet to come. The HKCC bowling attack being challenged.
teamwork. So you can hear.
Sorry?
So you can hear.
Okay, players reconvened here. We have Hodgson again at the top of his mark.
Keeper's change, is it?
Bowling to Farouk. We also have a change of wicketkeeper, it seems. Shiv has passed the gloves to his brother Veer, who's going to try his hand at keeping. The captain Shiv Mathur is warming up. We expect to see him coming into bowl on a change perhaps in the next few overs. Hodgson top of his mark, approaching to Farouk. Oh, beautiful delivery. Slightly full of length, and batted straight back to the bowler. Slightly shorter, punched into covers, fielded by young Path, and thrown down back into Hodgson at the bowler end wicket. Hodgson third delivery, swept into mid wicket, collected by Sid Kanner, thrown into the wicket, gloved by Veer, and returned to Hodgson.
Who's commentating tomorrow?
Beautiful bowl by Harry Hodgson, but swept off the toes, deep into mid wicket. Delivered back into beautiful throw from mid wicket right over the stumps. Two overs. Hodgson again. Beautiful ball. Slightly shorter this time. Good leg spin, but easily played through onto mid-on. 1 run. Captain Kazim now facing. Hodgson's final ball approaches. Beautiful flight, slightly full. Hooked cleanly out into deep mid-wicket. Fielded by Veer. It's over. 63 runs for no fall of wicket. Tigers definitely showing their class with the bat. Still slightly foggy and overcast here at Mission Road. Some moisture, but the ground's starting to dry out, making it slightly difficult for the bowlers, but Ahan coming in now for over number 4. No wickets for 14 are his figures at the moment after 3 overs. Steams in from the northern end, slightly short of a length, but no trouble with that. Kazim punches it through onto the offside, and it's fielded by Shiv Mathur. Ahan, second delivery, played off the hips by Kazim and for a single, fielded from fine leg.
That's a good total. 120, 30,
22. A bit more than that. They'll get 150. They'll get 150 for sure.
150.
Ahan bowls again. Kazim plays, misses, and goes through the keeper down to the boundary, but fielded one by single. 66 runs for no wicket.
Yeah, I'll let you know by 2 or 3.
Mahan approaches again. Beautiful ball, but well struck. Young Farouk definitely on top of the pace. Very assertive stroke by the young batsman.
Actually, the message is sent to the umpire. Mentioned in the original file, it's at 9:32.
Final delivery, ball's up. It's a chance, definitely. Just off into short cover there, but
Is Shiv not keeping anymore? Careful because with the wires.
no fieldsman sufficiently close to that to catch it. Fairly defensive field set here. Shiv and Path running into covers to try and catch that, but it fell safely in onto the ground.
He told the umpire.
Mahan's fifth ball just bowled down leg side, just for a wide, one extra. Mahan's final delivery about to be bowled. Beautiful ball, full of length, but again struck beautifully into covers. Misfielded and picked up by the sweeper. Sid Khanna out there on the boundary and fielding it comfortably back in for a single. 70 for no fall of wicket after 12 overs. So we have Fazal Farouk on 43 not out after 39 deliveries, and Kazim Iqbal, the captain, 20 not out after 33 deliveries. And these two batsmen definitely starting to look comfortable. Pressure's on the Optimist now to find a way, put pressure on the batsman and hopefully get a breakthrough and take a wicket. Hodgson again, but punts through covers. For the single. Iqbal on strike now. Facing Hodgson, comes in second delivery, slightly shorter. Iqbal takes a big swipe at that. Spinning around offside, and he looked to put it squarely through mid-wicket, but completely missed through to the keeper. Hodgson again, nice length. Slightly full though, and smashed into, again, deep mid-wicket. But well fielded by the Optimists, and they cut that down to 1 run. Hodgson, full toss. Thankfully, well fielded in mid-wicket there by Sid Khanna. Very good fieldsman, Sid Khanna. Very good arm. Hodgson, fourth delivery, bowls in slightly short. Slightly miskept by Veer, who does his own fielding and results in 1 overthrow. Kazim back on strike now. 2 runs, but Hodgson's starting to find the spot, get that flight right. Oh, beautiful ball. It's right upish. There's a chance under it, and put down. Then he maps put the catch down there at deep mid off. Sorry, deep mid on. Beautiful shot by Kazim, but a lovely chance, but put down. I think that's the third chance that the Optimists have put down today. All difficult catches, but that one at this level perhaps should have been taken.
Shiv.
No question now the Tigers starting to go for the runs to push up the run rate. 75 for none after 12. So after 13 overs. Shiv now, captain, has taken the ball. Experience shows that as a change bowler, Shiv is able to pick up a wicket or two. Certainly caused some damage in the last game against India Club, the semi-final. Came on as a change bowler and picked up 2 wickets. So let's see what the young fella can do here today. Shiv Mathur slightly full on the offside, played into covers. 1 run. Shiv Mathur just bowling the slower ball to begin with. Create some doubt in the batsman's mind. Uh-oh. Slightly full. And 6 runs. Kazim has just got under that ball nicely, swept it right up over deep mid on, right on to the top of the commentary box here. Hodgson looking to catch that, but just cleared the boundary line. Beautiful shot. Again. Iqbal plays and misses. Clearly going for the runs now. Trying to push that score, that run rate right up. Optimists right under the pressure here now. What can they pull out? Shiv again. Played and missed. Just wide of off stump. And Iqbal swashing and missing that one. Shiv again. Well bowled, just short of a length, but picked and pushed right out into off to the boundary onto the point side. Field fairly defensive now. Nobody inside the circle. Shiv bowls. Again, there's clearly play and miss by Iqbal. They're clearly trying to push this run rate along. Harry Hodgson now coming back on for his 4th over. None for 22 off 3 overs. Hodgson just setting his field. Approaches, beautiful ball, but well struck through down into the offside between long off and covers. Well fielded. Hodgson second ball, beautiful flight, but picked up well. Caldwell under it. Has he caught it? Yes. Deep mid wicket, leg side, beautiful catch, right on the boundary. James Caldwell, a safe pair of hands. And dismisses the captain, Kazim Iqbal. But what a beautiful innings it was by that young man. 33 runs off 43 deliveries. Kazim Iqbal caught James Caldwell, bowled Harry Hodgson, 33 runs. First fall of wicket. That was the fourth chance and the lucky fourth. Beautiful catch. The young man got right under it, eyes on the ball. But it was also a wonderful shot. Next batsman coming in is Rajab, number 2. We're batting at number 3, Rajab. Right-hand batsman facing Harry Hodgson to complete his over. Right arm leg spin over the wicket, bowls to Rajab. Sorry, top edge through slips, runs into the rope for 4 runs. A diving save by James Caldwell, but sadly just not enough to cut off that run. Harry Hodgson again, bowls, leg spin, cut into covers, goes through a fieldsman, picked up on the boundary, batsmen have come back for a second. Beautiful shot. Well fielded by the Optimists. But Mirage facing. Mirage. Harry Hodgson to Mirage. James Caldwell on the arm to the non-striker's end. 1 single. Harry Hodgson approaches again, leg spin. Punch through covers on the offside again. Cut off on the boundary line. Well done. Well done by Ahan Sekri. Well fielded. Beautifully into the stumps, but the batsman home. Hodgson not able. Doesn't have enough time to remove those bails. Hussain Mirage, 4 runs. Farouk has now reached that brings up the 50 for Farouk. And what a lovely innings that's been. And also brings up the 100 for the Tigers. They've reached that in good time too. 15 overs brings up the 100. Farouk's 50. And what a tremendous innings this has been. Shiv from the northern end again. It's a bouncer. It's punched through covers deep, high. Chased, but unfortunately rolls over for another 4 runs. Another boundary brings up. These batsmen have absolutely no trouble with the short pitch deliveries. Shiv steams in again, northern end. Much better length ball. Punched right up into the air. Batsman under it. Harry Hodgson slips. Goes over his head, sadly. Fielded. They're coming back for the second. No. Again, a beautiful shot. Slightly mistimed. Deep onto the leg side. The chance was definitely there. But again, the conditions such that Hodgson slipped. And slipped under the ball. And allowed that one, sadly, to go to the boundary. Beautiful catch, a chance, no, it's dropped. Beautiful throw by Harry Hodgson, who throws down the wicket to find Mirage just short of his crease. It was a wonderful stroke. Danny Mapp running hard into that delivery, into that chance. Wasn't able to safely put it in his hands, which allowed Hodgson to come in, clean up and throw down the wickets. That's one of the best plays of the day. Tremendous piece of catch-up fielding there. Two wickets for 106 after 15 overs, 3 deliveries to bowl by Shiv Mathur. The new batsman in. New batsman in, we think Akam Doshi. Shiv Mathur from the northern end again. Short delivery, stays low. Through to the keeper. One by signalled. Agam Doshi again facing Shiv Mathur. Bowls much better delivery. Slightly fuller, just pushed into covers. Oh, an overthrow. Allows them to take another single. Slight misfielding there, uncharacteristic from the Optimists. Usually an excellent team in the field. Put down 3 chances today. Couple of misfields, but the conditions not easy here. Greasy still. Hopefully the ground will dry out a bit more. Batsman just fixing his gloves. Hussain Mirage facing. Beautiful ball by Shiv Mathur, but very well played by Mirage. Shiv throws down the wickets, but the batsman safely back in his crease. Two for 107 the score. We've got a change of bowler now. Path is coming on to replace Hodgson at the southern end. Good deceptive bowler, Path. Very good line. Let's see if this change can bring another wicket or two. Again, a defensive field set. Path steams in. Beautiful ball. Just pushed across the pads through to the keeper. Doshi facing. Path comes in. Nice ball. Punched onto the onside and onto Danny Matt, fielded. 1 run. Farouk now on strike. 57 not out. What an innings he's playing today. Clearly in control, feeling comfortable. Can he add to that score? Path comes in. Beautiful shot right off the middle onto the offside. Fielded by James Caldwell and by Hans Sekri. Beg your pardon, and returned to Path at the bowler's end. 1 run. Agam Doshi now facing. Path bowls. Oh, top edge over the keeper. Well fielded by James Caldwell. Cut off. Deep fine wicket. And there's a run out. Yes. Well fielded by James Caldwell. Cut off on the boundary line. Thrown into the stumps, and Veer Matur just sweeps the bails off and finds Agadoshi coming back for his second short. Beautiful fielding by the Optimists. Again, the Tigers trying to push up the run rate, pressure being put on them, and the Optimists starting to click in the field. A tremendous piece of cricket. Batsman Ahmad, we have Path steaming in. Beautiful ball, pushed into covers, 1 run, and gets him off the mark. Beg your pardon, the new batsman is Preet. Farouk now facing. Oh, slower ball by Path. The appeal goes up, but no, the umpire's not interested. My goodness me, that must have been close. Beautiful slower ball by Path. Very intelligent bowling. Confident appeal, but the umpire having none of it. Farouk now 58 runs. We have a change of bowler. We have James Caldwell coming on. A change strike bowler. 17 overs down, 3 overs to go. Caldwell will get 2 overs at them. This is the young man who only a year ago took 7 for 11. 7 for 11, 2 overs, including a hat trick. What can he do here today? First delivery. First delivery, beautiful ball right in the block hole. Punched confidently by Farouk, fielded by Caldwell, and no run. 3 for 113. Caldwell steams in, northern end. Second delivery, again, it's full toss, punch through covers for 4 runs. Slightly full that ball and taken advantage of by Farouk. Slightly loose, but I think the next one will have a much better length. Farouk clearly confident, looking to push up the run rate. Caldwell again pushes it. It's punched onto leg side, fielded by Hodgson deep, back into Caldwell, cut off for 1 run. Mirage now facing. Caldwell coming in again. Beautiful ball. Just pushed across the point. Fielded by Sid. 1 run. Farouk back on strike. Intelligent batting by the Tigers to get Farouk back on strike. Only a couple of overs left, and they need to get as many runs as they can. The Optimist, very strong batting side. Caldwell again. Punches it. There's a chance. Out into Hodgson. Yes! Caught by Hodgson. Caught by Hodgson. Deep mid wicket. Deep mid wicket, and a beautiful catch. Picks up Caldwell's first wicket. And the Optimist really starting to find their feet in the field now. Wonderful display of fielding. But what a confident stroke. Confident stroke by... What a confident stroke by Farouk. And what a wonderful display it's been by him today. With a score of 64 by young Farouk. Tremendous innings. Got on top of the bowlers early. Showed his confidence on the leg side. Punished through covers. Really put the pressure on the Optimist. Tremendous opening batsman. Caldwell again, slightly fuller delivery, pushed through onto the offside, fielded by Shiv Mathur, who gives directions to the field. The Optimist looking now to choke as many runs as they can from this batting side. 120 for 4, 2 overs to go. Good first over by James Caldwell, picked up a wicket there. Wonderful catch by Hodgson. Ahmad, the batsman. Preet Mungayika at the other end, at the non-striker's end. Path coming in. Oh, very confident. Smashed onto the offside. Deep over covers, but doesn't quite make the boundary. And 1 run. Sorry, 2 runs. Batsman came back and completed a 2nd run there. Path comes into bowl to Ahmad. Ahmad plays, misses. Safely into the keeper's hands. Veer Matur still doing the keeping. Path going back to his mark. I think the Optimists can see an opportunity here if they can keep these run rates down. Tiger's really trying to lift the run rate now. Path bowls short, swing, miss. Misfielded by, kept by Veer, but does his own fielding. 1 run. Preet Mangayiko on strike. Facing Path, 3 deliveries in this over, 19th over. Path steams in, bowls to Preet, who pushes it into covers on the offside. Fielded by Ahan Sekri. Well fielded. Almost falls over himself there, but scoops the ball and sweeps it back into the stumps. Preet Manganyika on strike. What can he do? Clearly going for runs. Pass short again. He tries to punch it through point and gully there, but slightly mistimes it. Well fielded by Arya of Kadera. Plenty of bowling talent in this side. We haven't seen Arya of Kadera bowl today. He'll probably do something with the bat later. Path approaching. Ooh. Slightly fuller ball and mistimed. Just slightly square of mid wicket. 1 run. Ahmed on strike. James Caldwell coming in for his second and I think last over. Goes to the top of his mark. Batsman conferring. Strategy clearly being to push up the run rate. Ahmed on strike. Caldwell approaches, right arm over the wicket and bowls in. Beautiful in the block hole. Smart, intelligent piece of bowling. Clearly the Tigers were going for the run rate. It was clear they were going to try and lift the ball onto the offside and score runs. And smart piece of bowling. Caldwell just puts it in the block hole and middle stump. Fall of wicket, we're 5 wickets now for 127. New batsman is Pasan Tilakanayaka. I beg your pardon, it's Sivanandam. Sivanandam facing a left-hander to the right arm over the wicket, Caldwell. Right arm around the wicket. Caldwell bowls, it's smashed onto the offside. Well fielded by Harry Hodgson, they've come back for the second. The throw not quite on the stumps, but the batsmen are able to quickly scurry back for their second. If that had been on the stumps, that might have been very interesting, but not to be. Caldwell right arm pace coming around the wicket again to the left-handed Pasan. Bowls full, nice full length, but pushed down deep onto the mid-on. Thrown, well fielded by Danny Mapp. A hard arm, a bit fast, but cuts it to a single. 131 for 5. James Caldwell, three balls. 3 balls left in this over. Clearly the batsman wanting to get some final runs. Approaches right arm over, right, slightly full, looking for that wicket. Misfielded by Harry Hodgson and rolls over the boundary line for 4 runs. An unfortunate misfielding, but clearly the batsman looking to pile the pressure on now. Always difficult bowling at this tail end when they're looking for runs. But it's a good ball. It's almost there, slightly full of a length. Passan now back on strike. Caldwell bowls. It's smashed by Passan, but mistimes it. Comes off the top edge and flies over. Overslips into onto the offside, onto deep offside, and there was a chance there, but misfielded, and 4 runs. Caldwell right arm over, last bowl, good ball again, pulled, lovely shot, pulled by Passan onto the offside onto the leg side, again deep mid wicket for 4 runs. Wonderful shot, and that brings up the innings in this final here at Mission Road. The DSL Diasco Little Sai 1, DLSW under 15 Tigers. 143 runs is that final score. 5 wickets for 143 runs off 20 overs, and they've really set a total there for the Optimists. But very deep, good batting lineup at the Optimists. They bat right down the list. So we'll take a short break, and back in 10 minutes, and we will kick off with the Optimists run chase. Thank you very much. Coming in for his second delivery. Fairly defensive field now set. for young Kazim, who sweeps to the boundary, and we have another four runs. Next, Hodgson, top of his mark, about to come in. Beautiful flight, slightly full, swept through into across the mid wicket, misfielded, 4 runs. Hodgson back up to his mark, 46 for nil. Oh, slightly shorter, plays, top edge, clears the keeper's gloves through to the boundary for 4 runs. Mahan Sekri, the bowler, coming in for his 3rd over, steaming in from the northern end, bowls full, slightly full, beautifully driven through covers. That's for mind. Uh-oh. Slightly full, and 6 runs. And Iqbal swashing and missing that one. Shift again. Well bowled, just short of a length, but picked it. Watching second ball, beautiful flight, but picked up well. Caldwell under it. Has he caught it? Yes. Deep mid wicket, leg side, beautiful catch, right on the boundary. James Caldwell, a safe pair of hands. And dismisses the captain, Kazim Iqbal. But what a beautiful innings it was. Right-hand batsman facing Harry Hodgson to complete his over. Right arm leg spin over the wicket, bowls to Rajav into the stumps, but the batsman home. Hodgson not able, doesn't have enough time to remove those bails. Hussain Miraj, 4 runs. Farouk is now reached. And what a tremendous innings this has been. Shiv from the northern end again. It's a bouncer. It's punched through covers, deep, high. Beautiful catch. A chance? No, it's dropped. Beautiful throw by Harry Hodgson, who throws down the wicket to find Miraj just short of his crease. It was a wonderful stroke. Danny Mapp running hard into that delivery, into that chance. Wasn't able to safely put it in. Path bowls. Oh, top edge over the keeper. Well fielded by James Caldwell. Cut off. Deep fine wicket. And there's a run out. Yes. Well fielded by James Caldwell. Cut off on the boundary line. Thrown into the stumps, and Veer Matur just sweeps the bails off and finds Agadoshi coming back for his 2nd short. Beautiful fielding by the Optimists. Again, the Tigers trying to push up the run rate. 3 for 113. Caldwell steams in, northern end. 2nd delivery. Again, it's full toss, punch through covers for 4 runs. And the Optimist, very strong batting side. Caldwell again. Punches it, there's a chance. Out into Hodgson, yes! Caught by Hodgson. Deep mid wicket, and a beautiful catch. Picks up Caldwell's 1st wicket, and the Optimists really starting to find their feet in the field now. Wonderful display of fielding, but what a confident stroke by Ahmed on strike. Caldwell approaches, right arm over the wicket and bowls in. Beautiful, beautiful in the block hole. Smart, intelligent piece of bowling. Clearly the Tigers were going for the run rate. It was clear they were going to try and lift the ball onto the offside and score runs. And smart piece of bowling. Caldwell just puts it in the block hole and middle stump. 3 balls. 3 balls left in this over. Clearly the batsman wanting to get some final runs. Approaches right arm over, right, slightly full, looking for that wicket. Misfielded by Harry. Passan now back on strike. Caldwell bowls. It's smashed by Passan, but misfielded and 4 runs. Caldwell right arm over. Last bowl. Good ball. Again. Pulled, lovely shot.
One, two, three. Tools configuration. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Thank you very much for joining us. We're back here at the final of the under 15 DLSW Tigers versus HKCC Optimists. The Optimists about to start their innings. Veer Mathur on strike. Sorry, Shiv Mathur on strike. Beautiful ball. Left arm round the wicket. Off spin. Shivananda the bowler. Right arm through the wicket. Left arm through the wicket. And pushed comfortably through the covers for 4 runs. Beautiful stroke. Beautiful stroke by the captain Shiv Mathur. Getting on top of the bowling early. I'm joined here today also by Anurag Mathur. So, as the two opening batsmen are playing, I'll probably take the commentating to keep things neutral. But a few words from you, Anurag.
Well, I think it's a good total put up by the Tigers. 143, sort of would say par score here. They started out with spin, which is interesting. I thought it was a good innings constructed by the Tigers. You know, it's a good steady start, 89 runs put on by the opening partnership, and then a great finish at the end. I think they made close to 60 runs in the last 6 overs or so. It's a really good T20 innings. I think the Optimists will have to... Oh, that's a misfield there.
Yeah, bowler!
So yeah, the Optimists have their work cut out for them. So Rob, how did you enjoy is this your first commentating stint out here in Hong Kong?
Oh, it certainly
You seem like a pro.
Certainly is, Anurag. I've misspent far too much time listening to others, so I've been taking lots of careful notes. But lovely to be here in the commentary box, and what a wonderful day it is. It's starting to dry up in the outfield. Hopefully the Optimists can take full advantage of that. Difficult fielding in the morning on it, but as the ground dries out. Here we have Savanandam coming in, right arm through the wicket, pushed by Veer onto the leg side, safely fielded by Ahmed.
I think the Tigers, if I'm not wrong, have beaten the Optimists during the season a couple of times, I believe.
I think on 2 occasions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, they certainly have the good over them. So I think this will be a great contest. Let's see who's the first change here. Who's the next bowler?
Just checking on the bowler here. It's young Preet Mangayika.
Who's the bowler? Preet? Preet, yeah.
Preet Mangayika.
So the right arm over, I think he's a steady bowler. Bowls,
Very good bowler.
yeah. Keeps it at a good length, hard length.
In from the southern end.
Yep.
Pushed by Veer into cover, no run. Six runs, the Optimists, and on a run chase for 143. The immature on strike. Preet bowls. Oh!
Through the slips.
Top edge right through the slips.
Should have been taken there, or at least he should have gotten the hand to it. How many catches did the Optimists drop today, Rob? You think?
Well, four on my count, if we're being unkind. There's probably 3.
Right. Well,
but yeah, it's a
one has.
day in the field for the Optimists, and clearly that's the first chance down now for the Tigers.
But again, good bowling. Right on top of off stump, good length, rear flashes. It's unlucky there for the bowler.
You're on strike. Preet steaming in. Beautiful delivery on his toes, but pushed out into mid-wicket onto the leg side. Veer scurries through for a single. Shiv Mathur on on strike, taking a good look at the field, slightly attacking field. A lot of boundary there to look at. Shiv looks to push it out onto the leg side. Confident appeal. Leg
I think
before,
it's bat.
But no run. Think it hit the bat first?
I think it was bat, yeah. Just a slower ball there.
Beautiful slower ball. Very confident appeal, as we'd come to expect. Plenty of pressure on the umpire. Preet coming in again. Southern end. Good ball, slightly wide on the offside. Not called. Shiv 5 runs, Veer on 6. Veer looking for this next delivery. Preet bowls, slightly full again. Turn onto the leg side. 1 run.
How good was young Abu Bakr today?
Oh,
I thought it was a
just
fantastic innings.
Fantastic knock. Fantastic. 59, 59.
Yeah. 64, yeah.
64 runs. And went out in attacking style too. You know, looking to squeeze every last run out of his innings.
Yeah, 64 or 56 balls. That's fantastic.
Definitely the knock of the innings.
He's been scoring a boatload of runs in under 13 cricket, in under 15s as well, sort of playing under 17s now as well as with the men. So yeah, certainly a talent.
With his batting talent in Hong Kong juniors, I mean, it's just the future of Hong Kong cricket, really.
Yeah.
It's just lovely to see some of his batting talent starting to shine. Sivananda again, right arm through the wicket, smashed onto the leg side by Shiv. Cut off on the boundary by arm and really well fielded there, swept across and just managed to stop it from going over the ropes. Beautiful, confident strike by Shiv. Back for the second. Pushed out into out onto point. Very well struck. Veer Matur improving every match with the bat as well. Promoted up the order, opening the batting with his brother. Fernanda again comes through the wicket. Beautiful off spin.
Yeah, left arm orthodox. Good action. Nice, easy approach to the crease.
Good flight.
Yeah, he's bowling well. Good start by him. Wet ball, hard to control. He's doing a good job so far. Bowling.
Right, good length. In Veer, just looking to push that through onto the square on the offside, but no run. Beautiful flight. Yes! Beautiful flight, slightly slower ball, and Veer just pushes it back into the hands of the young Shivanandam. Beautiful delivery. Slightly mistimed. The intention was right to probably push it over the top, but hesitant in the shot, and sadly that's our first wicket. The Optimists' first wicket falls.
Very good bowling. I think it's the pressure created by the dots.
For 13 runs. 1 for 13, the HKCC Optimists chasing 143.
Yeah, I think it's the dot balls creating the pressure, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Very good bowling, tight bowling, good fielding.
Shahan Audrey Sivanandam, the bowler, and
Wasn't he?
what an
He wasn't.
interesting young fellow he is.
Yeah, was. What a wonderful last over by him. It was an Indy score like 16 of 5 balls, I think, to give the Tigers the finish they were looking for. He was, I think, the last man in. The left-hander, and he hit.
That's right.
Yeah, he hit 3 4s in the last 3 balls of the innings. So
Yeah, really good team effort at the in the tail there. Clearly also very handy with the ball.
Abir Thakur, I think, is the next bat.
Avir Thakur comes to the crease. Bowler again, Preet Mangayika. Right arm, medium pace, over the wicket. Bowling to the captain, Shiv Mathur. Slightly offensive field. Attacking. Very good ball, slightly uppish, pushed by Mathur into deep mid-off. Well fielded, 1 run.
The new batsman on strike, Avir.
Avir Thakur. The little master. Let's see what he can do. Preet comes in, delivers. Down the leg side, no ball called.
Wide.
An extra.
Wide, I think.
Wide
Yeah.
call. Avir Thakur yet to get off strike. Preet approaches. Abandons his run. Preet approaches again, bowls. Just an edge from young Avir. Runs down into the offside, fielded, and that at least gets him off the mark.
Yeah, or if you were feeling more kind, and maybe a guide down to third man.
Guided down. I thought it was a slightly thick edge, but you're absolutely right. Guided gently down into the offside. Shiv, the captain, now facing Preet bowling.
Oh,
Good
nice
ball, but
pick up.
Nicely picked off his pads.
Yeah.
Just falls short inside the wicket boundary.
Another 4.
Beautiful shot. Beautiful shot off the toes. That's what we've come to expect from Shiv, isn't it? When the side's under pressure, he'll come in and start putting the pressure
Well,
on the bowlers.
I think there's a lot of responsibility on the captain today. 143 is a, as I said, it's a pass score, but it needs someone. It needs a partnership.
And there's some silverware at stake here today.
Yeah, and the pressure of a final. So 143 scoreboard pressure. One of these top order batsmen has to play a long hand.
Oh, beautiful
Well
ball.
ball,
Well
nicely
by
through.
Preet, but pushed out through covers by the captain, Shiv Mathur. They're coming back for the second now. Well fielded and 2 runs. Long boundary out on that side. Still drying out too, probably. .22 runs for 1 wicket. Preet approaches again. Shiv Mathur, who
Cracks
punches it up
with
through covers. Beautiful shot. Flies out there through onto the boundary. 4 runs. 26 for 1.
After 4 overs done.
4 overs now.
Yeah. One more ball.
One more ball to come from this over. So the pressure being turned on the bowlers now. Shiv, 18 runs off 12 deliveries. Starting to look comfortable. Hopefully he can dig in and make a real innings.
The slip comes out, goes into cover, more protection on the offside for Preet.
Shiv, got a very confident strike onto the offside. 1 run. Avir skittles through, completes that 1 run. The crowd's starting to build here today too, Anurag, I see.
Yeah.
Still some space in the grandstands if people want to come down. Still not too late.
I think we're on for an exciting tight finish. At least I hope there is one. Shehan continuing with his 3rd over now. He's bowled well. It's his figures. 2 overs. He's taken a wicket. Oh, my scoreboard is not updating.
Come on, boys, all extras, boys!
Yeah, we have the young Shivanandam here. 2 overs, 1 wicket for 8 runs.
Yeah, he's bowled well.
So they bowled very well. Beautiful ball.
Oh,
Offside,
cracked.
Punched beautifully by the captain, Shiv Mathur. Through point.
Just bowled that a little bit short, and Shiv was quick to pounce on that.
He just sat back on it, didn't he, and just cut it hard through covers. Between covers and point.
I think the captain is the key wicket here for the Tigers as they
Agam! Hold it in!
Avir, Takur holding up an end here, but my goodness me, if he gets confident, he can hit a score as well. So let's see how this develops. 7 on them again, coming through the umpire.
well bowled, well
Beautiful,
bowled.
beautiful ball offside, turning.
Yeah,
A lot of turn on this wicket today too.
Excellent flight. Beat him in the air there, I think, and there was bounce as well.
Ooh,
Oh, a little
flatter
short,
ball,
little
an arm
short.
ball there. Good variation. But picked by Shiv and just punched onto the onside, short onside, and well fielded. Shiv 23 runs. Beautiful flight. Shiv just sees that, picks it,
Oh, in the
between
gap.
2 fielders, and does it run through for a 4?
No,
No,
it
it's saved by 2 fieldsmen out here on the long mid-wicket boundary. And they scamper through for 2 runs.
Yeah, Shiv didn't get all of it, but it fell right between the 2 fielders. Great effort there at the boundary.
Beautiful shot, just slightly short. Potentially a chance, but the gap was well picked.
Yeah.
Sivanathan again coming in, Oh, beautiful flight.
Come on, man.
Deceptive actually, but picked by Shiv and pushed through onto the onside for 1 run. That was a slower ball, a bit more flight. Vietakur on strike. Field's come in slightly more attacking now, trying to pick up this wicket. Oh, flatter ball. Arm ball. Less flight in the air for that one.
Yeah, he pushed it through, didn't he? He's really varying his pace. Yeah, yeah. Avir played that well, just nudged it to third man, quick single. And that's the end of the... There's one more over of the power play still to go. 36 for 1 after 5?
34 for 1.
Okay.
Yeah, 34 runs for 1 wicket.
Oh, the scoreboard is off.
1 for 34. Here on strike, we have a bowling change. Beautiful ball.
Who's the next bowler? Arham, yeah.
Aram Sheth, the bowler. Right arm over orthodox. Medium pace. Very good line. Well defended by Vietakur. No run. Aram again, top of his mark. Very attacking field here on the offside.
Ooh, that's a wide.
Just runs down leg side for wide.
Yeah, good captaincy by the Tigers. I think they're trying to keep the new batsman on strike.
On strike under pressure.
They're trying to stop the single. So they've got the field up. Oh,
Good shot by Veer, but it's uppish and it's
oh, drop.
Definite
That
chance.
was...
that's going to be expensive for the Tigers.
that should have been taken.
Yeah.
I think the Tigers are returning the favor in the field.
There were, well, yes, it seems to be. But I mean, there were three fieldsmen there who
Yeah.
could have gobbled that up. And,
I thought he had that well covered. He judged it well and then just spilled it.
There's still plenty of cloud cover here, so there was no
Wet
sun
ball.
in the eye. Probably a wet ball. And the pressure's starting to tell, perhaps. Shiv still on strike. Again,
Oh,
going for the runs
it's
down.
under. That's a
Beautiful six, picked off the toes, turned around
wonderful
the corner.
shot.
Wonderful shot.
I think Arham straight down the leg side there, and that was easy pickings, wasn't it?
Easy pickings for Shiv, who's very good off his toes. Practices those shots in his sleep. One for 44 runs now in the big run chase, and I think the Tigers starting to feel the pressure. And again, delivers,
Takes the single.
pushed by Viv onto by Shiv onto the leg side for that single. rotating the strike now, Avir. Again, strays down leg side and a wide called. One for 46 off 5 overs, last delivery by and just pushed by Avir into covers, no run.
So that's the end of the power play then. 46 for 1 after 6. I think it's a good start for the Optimists. You'd agree?
Wonderful start. Wonderful start. Shiv starting to get comfortable in the middle. Avir getting his iron. A couple more overs, we might start seeing some strokes from Avir. Run rate required 7.7. So definitely doable. Seven to 8 runs and over. Shiv hasn't really got started yet, and plenty of depth in the order coming up.
So young Abu Bakr coming into bowl now. After that wonderful batting performance, what can he do with the ball? I'll be right back.
Beautiful ball, smashed through the covers by Shiv and dropped. That is going to be an expensive. That is going to be an expensive drop. Shiv holding his head. He knows he's hit it upish. That was a mistake. Beautiful shot. He got onto it well, but just mistimed it slightly. It was upish, straight into covers. Fieldsman didn't even have to move, but sadly put it down in the Tigers now. They've got to collect themselves here. That was the chance they needed. They know it. There's plenty of depth in the order to come, but that could have been an expensive drop. A wide ball. Wide ball, bowled wide on the offside, and called as a wide. Shiv on strike. Farooq bowling. Right arm medium pace over the wicket. Comes in, bowling to Shiv Mathur. What can he do? Beautiful shot by Shiv. Straight into covers, but very well fielded. An overthrow, and pulls in a single on that overthrow. But very tight fielding there in the covers, making up for that drop catch. Farooq again from the northern end, bowls to Shiv, to Avir Thakur, pardon me. Plays confidently onto the offside, middle of the bat. Starting to get his iron, let's see what he can do. Farooq again. Comes in, bowls to Avir, who strikes it out into the to point, and the ball returned and hits the stumps. But Avir safely back in his crease. Farouk again, coming in, bowls, shoot, Avir hits it, pulls it onto the leg side. It goes over the head and the hands of Abu Bakr into the rope for 4, right under the commentator's feet. And that brings up the Optimists 50 runs. What a tremendous start this has been. 6.5 overs, the 50 runs up, the veer on strike. Beautiful confident shot there, just into onto point, but for no run. And you know what a wonderful 4 that was. That should get the young man's confidence up.
Yeah, I think
Screaming over the head of Abu Bakr.
he's been hitting the ball well, just been finding the fielders a little bit. $52 for 1 after 7 overs. Bassett? Bowling change there. I think Qasim coming in. Captain bowling to captain, which is a little bit short. Great cut shot through the gap for 4. Better length. Push to mid off with no run. Oh, another, he pulls his length back again and Shift pounces on that. Another 4. This time behind square on the leg side. Easy pickings. Single there. I think Qasim needs to pitch it up short again and Shift punches it through mid wicket for a single.
Run rate required still 8 and over, it seems. So the Optimists have, I mean, it's not unachievable, but they're clearly starting to pick up the run rate. Beautiful shot there by young Avir over the top of point. Racing to the boundary and just saved. Beautiful fielding. The run chase and they run 3 on that. Well done. Well run, Optimists. And that brings up the 50 partnership. 51 runs for this partnership of... Sorry, 30 runs. Oh, so that's Shiv's. Sorry. 50 up the partnership. Yeah, it's a 50-50 partnership off 30 balls.
$65 for 1 after 8, so they're going at 8 runs and over.
Yeah, that's not bad. Eight runs and over, a required run rate of 6.1. So yeah, we're ahead of the curve at the moment.
We need another, what is it, 78 odd runs in 12 overs?
Yep. Definitely doable. Shiv on 44. Avir Takur starting to find his feet at 10 runs.
Oh, and that's the,
And here
that's
we have
the
the
silverware.
trophy. Here we have the silverware on view now. That's what these two teams are fighting for here today. The final of the Hong Kong under-15s.
Much anticipated. Clearly the two best teams in the tournament this year.
Oh, absolutely. And oh, beautiful shot there. Through on the deep onto the leg side. Well fielded by Abubakar.
But I would say
One
the
run.
Tigers have been the better team through the season. I think they topped the league.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, they've beaten the Optimists on two previous occasions,
Yeah, and
haven't
then
they?
the Optimists had to play the India club in the semi-finals to make it to the finals. But yeah, I think the two best teams in the tournament all season, facing it in the big final for the big trophy.
Oh, well played off his. Got in right behind that delivery to Kur and glided it down onto the leg side. Rotates the strike through back to Shiv. .45 runs Shiv off 26 balls. A fairly handsome strike rate. .28 balls, 45 runs. Farouk, no ball called. That'll be expensive. The extra's starting to creep up.
That's a no ball they could have done without. Free hit.
Farouk approaches. Oh, it's a slower ball and Shiv makes no shortage of that one. It's misfielded by Abubakar and into the ropes for 4 runs. So taking full advantage of that free hit.
I think that's Ahmad wearing Abu Bakar's shirt and
Is it?
letting him down.
It may be. It may be. A borrowed jumper, but not at the best of times.
It's a free hit again, another no ball. Still
Another no
still
ball.
a free hit.
Goodness me. Farouk delivers and Shiv goes for it straight through covers. Cracked. Beautiful stroke. And that brings up to 53. 53 for Shiv. Reaches his 50 with a 4.
Very expensive, 2 no balls there.
Very expensive.
1 ball
2
cost
free
them
hits.
10 runs.
Farouk coming in again. Captain Shiv Mathur bowls short. It's pulled. Doesn't quite time it. It's pulled softly into covers. It's a very defensive field. They have to run in. The bowlers come in. Goodness me. Avir Takur.
Excellent running.
Excellent running. Not known for his pace on the with the runs, Avir, but he manages to push through and find himself safely at home. Thankfully that throw wasn't on the stumps. May well have found him short. Farouk again, pushing through. Oh, short again, and just Veer picks that easily again and pulls it square mid-wicket. Fielded on the boundary, deep on the boundary, and returned to the keeper. Slightly short there, I think, and It could have been more expensive than it was, but Farouk again, steaming in. Bowls slightly fuller and turned by Shiv onto the onside. Deep. Fielded well, back to the bowler, 1 run.
That's an expensive over. I think the required run rate has come down below 6.
Yeah, 5.64 now is the required run rate, so definitely
With
achievable.
9 wickets in hand. So
9 wickets in hand,
I think
and
the Optimists are on top. I think the Tigers
and
need wickets.
and 11 overs to go. So
The Tigers desperately in need for wickets. I think they need
absolutely,
captain, I guess.
this partnership has really turned the screws on the Tigers now. But they're certainly capable of it.
Taranveer Singh.
Taranveer Singh Chahal is the new bowler, change in bowler. So Preet's come off. We're going to have a change here, and we'll see what this change brings. The Tigers now desperate to turn the pressure back on the Optimists. They desperately need to try and choke the run rate. Shiv Mathur starting his own. Very defensive on the leg side, big gap on the side. Perhaps into a lot of space, a paddock of space there, and they take 2 on just a gentle touch on the leg side. That's how defensive the field is.
That's excellent running there.
Well, they take 2, and Shiv's back on strike. 60 runs Shiv Mathur off 35 deliveries, starting to look confident. But that was a smart piece of running there. Again, big defensive field on the leg side. Can they do it again? Child comes in, bowls. Oh, it's a very full delivery and just dispatched for 6 runs easily.
Full toss on his legs, easily put away. The Tigers really need to do something here. They need a wicket, and they need it quick.
Shiv Mathur 66 runs. Continues on strike. Beautiful 6. 90 runs for 1 wicket. Child comes in, bowls. Again, a full toss. Turned into a full toss really by Shiv, who danced down the wicket to that and pushed it through onto the leg side for the single. Navir Thakur on strike.
Field comes in.
Ball just touched by, blocked there by Avir, looking for a run, but the attacking field not able to pick anything up. "11 runs off 14 deliveries now, Avir. Oh, slightly short, loose, pulled by Avir, who's very good on his leg side. Pulled hard, square mid wicket through for 4 runs.
Beautiful shot. That'll give him a lot of confidence.
I found the middle of the bat, that one.
This is an excellent hand by Avir, supporting his captain beautifully there. Great partnership. What's the partnership now, Rob? Is it close to what, 80 runs? 75?
Partnership 82 runs is partnership,
Oh,
and then
beautifully
beautiful
pulled
shot
away.
by pull shot by Avir Takur, very strong on his leg side. Short ball, popped up like a cherry and then just picked away onto the leg side with a beautiful pull shot. And that brings up the drinks break.
98 for 1 at the halfway mark. The Optimists are looking very comfortable here.
What an exciting match this is. How the pressure has turned.
There shouldn't be a drinks break.
The Tigers really had the pressure on the Optimists there with their batting, but
Oh, the batsman just take
the Optimists have just come back and through this partnership, an 86 run partnership we have here. Avir starting to get his confidence now, playing some strokes.
Yeah, 2 wonderful shots in that last over.
Run rate just shy of 10 runs and over at the moment, with a required run rate of 4.5.
Tigers need to regroup.
Ten overs remaining, so we're halfway through this innings, and the Tigers need to start applying some real pressure. I think what they really need to do is get a breakthrough, don't they?
Yeah, they need wickets.
They need to snap up Shiv Mathur, who's starting to really look damaging.
He's the key wicket here.
Avir's looking too comfortable for their liking. I think they've just been dropping a few too short there as well, and
Fielding second. Adam, boundary.
so we have here Mirage,
Asif, इधर के बीच
change
में
of bowler
लगी है.
Mirage,
कौन person है ये?
bowling to the captain Shiv Mathur. Right arm spin over the wicket. To the right-handed Shiv Mathur. Deep defensive field. A lot of space in the boundaries. Mirage. Oh, leg spin. Short. Pulled savagely into the slightly mistimed onto the left side. Mid-wicket.
He got away with that one.
Yeah. That could have been an expensive short first delivery. Avir Takur on strike. Only the single off that. Minaj comes in, nice leg spin.
Much better length.
Beautiful flight. And Avir sensible enough to just push that one off. Coming forward, smothering that spin. Minaj coming in, nice leg spin, it's on the leg side, but Avir picks that off his toes and runs it down onto the leg side. It's heading towards the ropes, it's cut off. Big long arm back into the keeper. And they come back for 2 runs. Well run Avir. He obviously he turned and looked for that second. He's looking at the scoreboard. The coaching staff been on him recently as well about running between wickets. So I'm sure he's been doing a lot of homework on that. Nice, beautiful flighted leg spin from Minaj, that delivery, but pushed into covers, no run by Avir. Minaj again, nice ball, beautiful, well bowled. Just on leg stump, but turned on the leg side by Avir. So I'm starting to enjoy this Minaj, his bowling.
Yeah,
It's,
after that first ball
yeah.
that he pulled short, I think the rest of them have all been up there.
Beautiful
It's-
flight.
Yeah.
Not easy for leg spinners just to nail their line and flight.
Yeah, not with a wet ball.
Oh, there's
he
a
does
short
that
one,
again.
and just that's patched again.
That's just
Patched
a
away
gift
by
to
Shiv. Shiv's just sat back and pulled that through onto the deep leg side. 4 runs. That brings up 72 runs for Shiv Mathur off 39 deliveries. So fairly handsome strike rate.
What can the Tigers do here? They need a wicket, and because there is no pressure on the Optimists right now. There's no run rate pressure. It's what do they need now? 9 overs, 38 runs.
9.7 runs with a required run rate of 4.1. So you know,
So yeah,
we're
there's no
clipping away.
rate pressure.
No
It's
rate
all about
pressure.
wickets for the Tigers, and it's about for the Optimists. If these two stay in, it's just they're going to canter home.
Yep. Conditions drying out too. The outfield starting to dry. The ball will run harder onto the boundary.
Is that a bowling change? Ahmed?
Bowling change, Farouk.
Yeah. Ahmed.
Ahmed back bowling at the southern end. Imran Ahmed. Imran Ahmed from the southern end to Avir Thakur on strike. Oh, it's full. Avir looks to push it through covers, slightly mistimes it, and picked up at point. No run. 1 for 107.
Really good hand by Avir Thakur today. 22 of 21. Made sure there is no pressure on Shiv. Just kept the scoreboard ticking. Put away the bad balls. Excellent batting.
Whoop, it's full again. Slightly onto the leg side, and it's called a wide.
The appeal is turned down with a wide.
The appeal is turned down with a wide. Well taken by the keeper, but Avir looking to push it away onto the leg side. Big gaps out there on the leg side now. Attacking field on the offside. Seems strange with that field. I mean, the bowler really should be trying to keep it middle and off. Yeah, and that's better. Glided down there through the gap in slips for 1 run to turn the strike over to Shiv. Yeah, wonderful partnership actually, just that teamwork. You know, giving Shiv back the strike, picking that gap. $23 runs now, Revere. Quite a handy innings. Shiv 72. Oh, and he's played a reverse sweep. Picked up a full toss, reverse sweep, and punches it through onto the offside. Beautiful shot. Now that's a sign of confidence, and that brings up the 100 runs for the Optimists. Chasing 144, and it's a no ball, so free hit coming up.
Oh no, that's
Raining runs here at Mission Road.
That's a no ball they could ill afford.
Still seating available if people want to come down late. No sign of the sun breaking through yet, but certainly conditions drying out and the outfield getting faster. And that was a very confident shot there by the captain, that reverse sweep.
What
A
is
full,
your
a
view
full
about
toss
switch
too.
hits and
Switch hits?
reverse sweeps, and we never used to
Well,
play that in our day, Rob.
I used to get beaten if I tried that, but it was safe to say it was beaten out of me. But
Yeah, we left that to the left-handers.
But no, I must say I'm very pleased to see these skills being taught now.
I think they practice it, these boys.
They practice, even if they're not coached it, they practice it. And Shiv going for the runs there,
The free
confident shot, the free hit, comes off hard off an edge, comes back for a second run as well. Well fielded there in deep in the offside. Yeah, those reverse sweeps, they're a bit leery, but when they come off, they look good. Ahmed coming in, and Shiv now going, unleashing the sword, and long out onto the long on boundary, just falls inside the ropes and trickles across the ropes for 4 runs. The umpire signals 4. Beautiful shot. Got right under that, lifted it, clearly looking to clear the ropes, but just dropped inside. Run rate now 10.3. Chasing run rate now that's slipped to run rate required is only 2.9, so Optimists well in control. Ahmed comes in, it's a full toss, and Shiv just punches it over the infield. Again, another 4 runs. The Optimists clearly starting to take control.
Can he get to 100 here? Is there enough runs? He needs 15 to
He's
get to
86,
100.
he needs 14 runs. So
86 or 14 runs and,
14
and
runs.
21 to get.
there's probably a century here for the young captain.
Need 21 runs and he needs 14 to get to 100.
Wonderful innings.
We have to follow them anyway.
Starting to open up. There's still plenty of depth there too on the bench. Whoop. It's wide offside, but punched through covers.
Keep strike.
Fieldsman doesn't need to move. He's at the end of the over and keeps the strike. Now that's good tactics. Shiv signalling to the boundary, looking for Shiv Mathur, obviously taking a look over at the scoreboard and wanting it to be manually changed so that he can keep track of the score. Mirage, the bowler, again from the northern end. Well, 2.5 runs required.
Yeah, 8 overs.
1 for 124, leg spin. Oh, and it's a beautiful shot by Shiv Mathur. Punched over the offside, long off boundary. 6 runs. And that found the middle of the bat, didn't it?
In the 90s now. 8 more.
Shiv Mathur,
get to
92
100.
runs. 8 shy of his 100.
2 hits away.
A century beckons for this young man. And what a time to hit it as well in the final. Nice leg spin, slightly wide, and a wide signalled. Oh, it's a better ball, but Shiv's on top of that one as well. Falls just inside the offside, long off boundary, fielded before the ropes, returned in 1 run. Extras a 10, so not as bad as under 13 cricket, but still it's you know, both sides are getting much better on their extras.
Yeah, fairly good with the extras. I just thought the fielding is the one area which I think both teams have to look at very hard.
I think that's right. It's let down both teams, but oh, that's a beautiful ball by Mirage. Nice leg spin, good flight.
Nicely played by Avir for a single. Brings Shiv back on strike on 93. I think the result has become a bit of a formality here, but all eyes on whether the young man can get to his 100.
Get to his 100, and here we go, is it? There's a smack.
Oh no,
smack
another
through.
misfield. We were just talking about that.
Smack
That should have
through
been
long off.
stopped.
And that brings Shiv up to 97. 3 shy of his 100 in the finals. The final of the Hong Kong under 15s. Shiv on strike, 2 balls to go in this over by Mirage. Nice, Shiv's on it, punched through onto the leg side, deep mid on, fielded by Ahmed, well fielded for the single, which brings Avir to strike.
That's the end of the over, so he keeps
Takes-
strike, I think.
Oh, he keeps strike. Is that one more ball to come?
Okay.
3 runs for his 100. Veer, Mirage comes in. Good leg spin, but just turned away onto leg side, trickles down to and is fielded over. "13 overs down, seven overs to go."
6 to get? Or was it 5? 6 to get?
Six overs.
6 runs.
6 runs?
Yeah.
Sorry. That's right. 6 runs to get to win the game. Shiv's on strike. Can he reach his 100?
Shihan has changed ends there. The left arm spinner coming from the
7 again.
the
And
baseball end.
Sivanandam. It's in the left arm.
Bowling his fourth, is it?
Left arm off spinner bowling his 4th, changed ends now from the southern end. Six runs remaining. Shiv on strike. They need less than 1 run and over now. Oh. Well bowled. Offside, left.
Two runs for his 100.
That's right, 98. That's it, is it? No, glides it deep into mid-off for 1 run. Long off. 99 runs. Young captain Shiv Mathur. And this is the final of the under-15s. Hong Kong under-15s Tigers Optimists. Beautiful off spin. Well played, defended by Shiv Mathur, by Avir Thakur. That was a much better ball. Avir, what can he do with this? Oh, good flight. Good flight. Spun a long way there and a wide called, which is slightly harsh, but I guess they're the rules. Not easy for spinners when you're spinning them that hard. Again, Sivanandam approaches, bowls, flutter ball. Ooh, very good ball. Appeal goes up for a leg before wicket. Ball runs down into down through slips onto the offside. No run.
So Avir doesn't want to hit a 4 here and finish the match. And
Cheat
leave
his
his captain stranded on 99.
Cheat his captain on 99 of his 100. So the best he can do is turn the strike over, I think, as a team effort. But oh, nice flight there, off spin and blocked. Blocked, no run.
Last ball of the over.
Last ball of the over, so perhaps Avir will sit here, block it out, and give his captain the strike. Ooh, which is exactly what he does. Well played. Leaving Shiv the strike, 1 shy of his 100, and plenty of deliveries to
Yeah,
see
I
what he
think the
can do.
batsman meeting in the middle. I think Shiv thanking his partner for beautifully blocking out the last 2 balls of the previous over. So 1 run needed for Shiv's 100, and the Optimists need 4 more runs to win.
Well, it's been a convincing batting display here by the Optimists. I mean, we always knew they were capable of it. They've got a very, very deep bench. A lot of boys padded up there, but all padded up, no place to go at this stage.
Yeah, the Optimists are gathered at the mid-wicket boundary.
Danny Mapp padded up, but he can't get in there fast enough. Shiv Mathur on strike.
99.
Crowd building here, plenty of spectators. They're all on their feet. Leg spin comes in. Shiv Tries to punch it through covers, but well fielded. The Tigers clearly trying to put the pressure on here, but my goodness me, you could drive a truck through this leg side field. Whoa. Beautiful
And
shot, and that brings up the
single.
100. Just pushed down to long on, and fielded by Ahmed, and Shiv brings up the 100. Well done, Shiv. And with that, he'll retire. So 100 not out. That'll be excellent for his average.
So Danny
Hey?
does get a bat in.
Danny does get a bat, pat it up. Oh, a tactical retirement there. Very good for the average.
I think you have to retire at 100, number 15s. I believe.
Is that right? Well, yeah.
I don't know if it's a rule or if it's
That's
a
why it
norm.
would have been good to get a boundary there, but anyway. Mirage now coming in with that classic leg spin. So punch through a bit to Avir Takur, who just pulls it through down onto the deep onside. Waves his bat looking for a 4, but Avir scurries back for his second. 26 runs off 29 deliveries of Avir Takur. It's been a
Excellent.
very good innings from him.
It's only fitting he hits the
A
winning
real-
runs here. That's one
A
run
real
needed to win.
support, 1 run needed to win, and very good supporting role. Danny Mapp cheated away. Oh, and it's short, and Avir punches it, pulls it through mid-wicket for 4 runs. And that is the game. The HKCC under 15 Optimists take the trophy. What an excellent innings that was. Plenty of celebration here at the Mission Road ground. And yeah, very well batted there by the Tigers. They the way they started their innings. I mean, we really
we
the
thought
Optimists
it was a
really thought
fast
they were under the
score,
pressure.
But I think the Tigers will look back on their fielding effort. Certainly a few catches that went down in the field, and the bowlers started well. I thought the first sort of 4 or 5 overs, I think they were on top of the batsmen, but then I think they just slipped away. There was a lot of short balls, full tosses, but an excellent partnership. Can't take that away from Shiv and Avir. I think they put together almost 130 runs, close to 125 runs for.
Check the partnership, but
'Cause I think Avir came in
It was
at
over 100.
13. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's definitely over 100. So it was an excellent partnership, which really swung
Really
the
set
match
up the victory.
firmly in the Optimist' favour.
bowler. Right arm through the wicket, left arm through the wicket, and pushed comfortably through the covers for 4 runs. The immature on strike. Freak bowls. Oh!
Through
Top
the
edge.
slips.
Top edge right through. Beautiful flight.
Yes!
Beautiful flight. Slightly slower ball. And Veer just pushes it back into the hands of the young Shivanandam. Beautiful delivery. Slightly mistimed. The intention was right to probably push it over the top, but hesitant in the shot, and sadly that's our first wicket side. Shiv, the captain, now facing Preet bowling.
Oh,
Good ball,
nice
but
pick up.
Nicely picked off his pads.
Yeah.
Just falls short inside the 22 runs for 1 wicket. Preet approaches again. Shiv Matua, who
Cracks
punches it up
with
through covers. Beautiful shot. Flies out there through onto the beautiful ball.
Oh,
Offside,
cracked.
punched beautifully by the captain, Shiv Matua. Through point here, so there was no
Wet
sun
ball.
in the eye. Probably a wet ball. And the pressure starting to tell, perhaps. Shiv still on strike. Again,
Oh,
going for the runs
it's
down.
under. That's
Beautiful six, picked off the toes, turned around
Wonderful.
Luke again. Coming in, bowls. Shoot. Avir hits it, pulls it onto the leg side. It goes over the head and
bowling change there. I think Qasim. Oh, now he pulls his length back again, and Shiv pounces on that.
beautiful shot there by young Avir over the top of point. Racing to the boundary and just saved. Beautiful fielding. The run chase and Farouk approaches. Oh, it's a slower ball and Shiv makes no shortage of that one. It's misfielded by Abubakar and into the rope. Not at the best of times.
It's a free hit again. Another no ball. Still
Another
a free hit.
Goodness me. Farouk delivers and Shiv goes for it straight through covers. Cracked. Beautiful stroke. And that brings up the 53. 53 for Shiv. Reaches his 50 with a 4. But that was a smart piece of running there. Again, big defensive field on the leg side. Can they do it again? Child comes in, bowls. Oh, it's a very full delivery and just dispatches now Avir. Oh, slightly short, loose, pulled by Avir. He's very good on his leg side.
What's the partnership now, Rob? Is it close to what? 80 runs? 75?
Partnership 82 runs is partnership,
Oh,
and then
beautifully
beautiful
pulled
shot
away
by
edge.
pull shot by Avir Takur, very strong on his leg side. Manaj coming in, nice leg spin on the leg side, but Avir picks that off his toes and runs it.
Yeah,
Beautiful,
up there.
beautiful flight.
Yeah.
Not easy for leg spinners just to nail their line and flight.
Yeah, not with a wet ball.
Oh, there's
he
a
does
short
that
one
again.
and just that's patched again.
That's
Patched
just a
away
gift
by
to Shiv.
Shiv. 23 runs now, Revere. Quite a handy innings. Shiv 72. Oh, and he's played a reverse sweep. Picked up a full toss, reverse sweep, and Ahmed coming in, and Shiv now going, unleashing the sword, and long out onto the. Now that slipped to run rate required is only 2.9, so Optimists well in control. Ahmed comes in, it's a full toss, and Shiv just
over the
punches it over the infield again. Another 4 runs. The 2.5 runs required. One for 124 leg spin. Oh, and it's a beautiful shot by Shiv Matua.
I think the result has become a bit of a formality here, but all eyes on whether the young man can get to his 100.
Get to his 100, and here we go, is it? There's a
Oh no, another
through.
misfield. You were just talking about.
The Tigers clearly trying to put the pressure on here, but my goodness me, you could drive a truck through this leg side field. Oh, beautiful
And it
shot, and
takes
that
the
brings up the
single.
100. Just pushed down to long on, and fielded by Ahmed, and Shiv brings up the 100. Well done, Shiv. And with that, he'll retire.
Real runs here. It's one
A
run
real
needed to
support,
win.
1 run needed to win, a very good supporting role. Danny Mapp cheated away. Oh, and it's short, and Veer punches it, pulls it through mid wicket for 4 runs, and that is the game. The